Okay, so looks like there's more. The Dubai police finally spoke up about the Sassy Trucker, and here's what we get to know, courtesy of the Cali Times. Dubai police deny media claims on U.S. woman's arrest over yelling in public. She was questioned as per legal procedures and subsequently released pending the resolution of ongoing legal proceedings, according to an official statement. So she's not in jail. She could roam around Dubai, but she ain't getting nowhere because they took her passport. The Dubai police have categorically denied allegations that an American woman was arrested merely for yelling in public. The claims which were mentioned in some stories circulating in the media, present a completely distorted picture of the case. The authorities said in a statement issued to the Cali Times on Saturday, it wasn't only a case of screaming. According to a statement, the Dubai police received a complaint from a car rental office which accused the woman of slandering and defaming an employee amidst a dispute over car rental fees. Defamation is a serious offense punishable by hefty fines and jail time in the United Arab Emirates. According to the law, publicly attributing statements to another person which may expose him to contempt of others can get one fined up to $20,000 and jailed for up to 2 years. Based on the Dubai police statement, which was issued through the Dubai media office, legal procedures between the woman and the car rental office are still ongoing. The individual was questioned as per legal procedures and subsequently released pending the resolution of ongoing legal fees, it added. Okay. Now let's get into the story that they're trying to feed us. All right. Here we go. Fair use.
Case, a family right now is desperately working to get a young woman home from overseas back here in the States. She was on vacation and it turned into a nightmare, and she has now spent months detained in Dubai. Social media influencer Tierra Young Allen has been detained since May after she got into a car accident in Dubai and then attempted to retrieve some personal belongings from a rental car company. And that's when things started to go sideways. The rental company worker told her that she needed to pay money in order to get her items back, including her ID, her credit card, and some other personal belongings. Tierra's mom says that the worker was aggressive and started screaming at Tierra. And Tierra then screamed back. She was charged with screaming in public, which is a crime in Dubai. Joining me now is Tierra's mother, Tina Baxter, and Houston community activist Quanell X.
Okay, but the thing is, like they said, in contempt, that could put you in jail for up to 2 years. But the thing is that, once again, why are you going to a country where women have no real rights? And your personality does not fit that country. You can't be freely as you would in Germany, as you would in Switzerland, as you would in Sweden. Okay? Why would you go there? And let's not forget the fact we already know your character, because we've seen how you acted up in an Airbnb in Puerto Rico, throwing a drink on one of your friend's husband, and you thought that was cool.
Thank you both for being here. It's shocking, it's stunning, it's terrifying. For you, Tina, this must be a nightmare. Tell me about the last time you heard from your daughter.
I did hear from her this morning by text message. We did talk on the phone yesterday.
And how did she sound? What is she telling you?
She's stronger than me right now, but she's definitely depressed. She's scared. She's confused. I've never seen her this depressed in her whole entire life.
The thing is, like, your daughter acts this way. There are females who know their daughters have this type of personality, and you don't check them at an early age. You don't do nothing. You just let them run wild, and you think it's fun. You think it's cute because you probably act that way. I wonder where her dad's at. Sad to say, this is an African-American subculture nasty trait, and they think this is cool. It's not. This is why she's in trouble. She got in trouble in Puerto Rico. She got in trouble now. It's finally catching up to her.
Why is she told she was arrested? What information was she given at the time?
She was told.
The worst thing about this is it puts blacks in a bad light overseas, that we can't be, we can't be allowed here. We can't be trusted to roam freely in their country. We got to be watched like children. This is what it gives off about Black Americans.
That a case was opened against her by Musa Rental Car Company for screaming.
And where? Go ahead. Sorry.
So she was
That's not what it was.
there to pick up her items after a minor fender bender, and she was actually invited there by the rental car company. She told me that they sound like they were very cooperative over the phone, but when she got there, she said their whole demeanor changed immediately, especially because they realized she was alone, and they really didn't have any intentions on giving her back.
How was she alone when she had her friend with her, a female friend with her? Oh, maybe the fact of the matter is because of her nasty attitude, she couldn't get a male friend that wanted to trust being alone with her. Maybe that was the reason. She felt she could do whatever she want in these countries. In a country like this, no. These Eastern countries, very strong in patriarchy, and they don't play.
Back her items. So she told me that the employee started screaming at her and insisting that she give him money. And she wanted the whole nightmare to go away. So she was willing to give the money. But the only thing is that they had her credit cards. They had her cell phone. She's used to paying using transactions on her iPay or using her credit cards. She couldn't pay them. So she had no.
Let's get back into this, what it says. It wasn't only a case of screaming. According to the statement, the Dubai police received a complaint from a car rental office which accused a woman of slandering and defaming an employee amidst a dispute over car rental fees. Defamation is a serious offense punishable by hefty fines and jail time in the United Arab Emirates. According to the law, publicly attributing statements to another person which may expose him to contempt of others can get one fined of up to $20,000 in their country and jailed for up to 2 years. Okay? So basically, if you want to try and embarrass and scream and embarrass somebody, especially as a woman, you're going to be hit with some time. All right? And there was articles saying that Dubai does have pull rackets, okay, that they will try to rip you off because they know you're a foreigner and they think you have money. So you get in an accident with one of their car rentals, they'll try to shake you down. But again, this is all on her because she was giving guidelines on how to conduct herself in that country.
Way of even giving them any money at the moment because they had every form of payment that she brought to Dubai with her.
Let me ask you, how is she able to contact you? What is she saying about where she's being held and how she's being treated right now?
She's being treated okay right now. I don't want to talk about where she's being held because
She's not in prison, ma'am. She can walk around freely in Dubai. She just can't leave the country. What are you talking about?
Concerned about her safety. She's
safe, ma'am. She could eat, she could take a shower, she could do whatever she wants. She just can't leave the country until the trial is over and whether she'll be sentenced. Most likely she will.
Ended up with her friend's phone that was also detained in the accident. And she was able to reach me through the friend's phone. And she eventually she used another form of getting in contact with me to keep me up to date on what's happening.
It's been several months. Quanell, is the State Department involved here? What steps and actions are you taking in accordance with the family to try to get, one, information, and two, and more importantly, bring her home safely?
They are aware of her case. They're saying they've been looking into it. They have spoken with their counsel. What we're upset is that because she was attempting extortion at the rental car company to get extra money and extra fees out of her.
It's their country. If they want to feel like doing that, they can, because it's their country. And they don't give you much rights as a woman in their country. Why go there? I understand he's a lawyer and he has to act, he has to play the part. Like his brain would probably thinking, well, why would you want to go over there? This is a country that has a lot of human rights violations. Why would you go over there as a woman? But he has to put that aside to get to this woman's paycheck. The only thing's happening is this man's pockets is going to be fat after the end of this ordeal. That's it. And this is just going to be possibly another Brittany Griner situation. That's what's going to happen. You can talk to them all you want, but they have the cards. And I don't know if Biden's going to be able to help in this situation. All right. I don't know. But let me know what you think in the comments. All right. What are your thoughts about this? I know some people think I'm harsh, but you have to understand. And sad to say, you're gonna have a lot of black women who come from this type of subculture of, the rules be damned. I could go wherever I want. Anybody dares, especially a man, especially a black man, tries to convince me of logic and common sense. Once again, I'm not talking about all black women. I'm talking about the ones that come from the hood culture that don't really understand rules. Those are the types. They will call you out your name because you're actually trying to help them by trying to tell them about logic. All right. I'm also on Spotify, Rumble. Anything else you want to know about this channel, it's in the description box. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Later.